Come take a look at the car we have packed. First destination is Mobile, Alabama.
The most difficult part of the entire planning process was coming up with a name. It absolutely killed me. I had struggled for years wanting this and not being able to figure out how to do it. Honestly, I've had so much help in all the right places that fell together just how it was supposed to. We've really tried here to start people out at a higher rate than I've seen in the restaurants I've worked in, and show them that respect right off the bat. And I think it makes a big difference in the atmosphere here, you know, and it really does feel like we're all working together, that it's not, and I'm the same, people don't work for me, they work with me, and I think it makes the entire environment so much fun to be a part of.
Don't try too hard to find something you like, which is the most important thing, to like what you do, but just to let it happen. And I can't tell you exactly how to go about doing that, but you know, for me particularly, I've got an English Lit degree from college, and I never taught or did anything with it. And it wasn't until I just started working construction that I realized that I really like to work with my hands. And it just kind of happened. I think building my own house set me into that mindset. When I did that, I realized I didn't need anybody else, you know, that I could be that person. I'd say one of the most important things I've learned is to being a partner with multiple businesses between you. Don't ever think your business is more important than another's.
We're gonna have to work long, hard hours for forever, but it's not work when you love it, and we really do. We really do. I love it. I don't mind at all getting out of bed at 4 in the morning and wearing my feet out. It's fun.
After our interview with the Haffners, we packed back up and made our way to New Orleans, Louisiana. We first sat down with Kathy Slater of Gallery 3954 on Magazine Street.
Well, I've been an interior designer in New Orleans for about 25 years. I have had 2 antique businesses. I have a line of furniture called the Table Collection, which is now expanding into bar carts and shelving. I had majored in interior design in school, so it's something I've always had and had a passion for and loved. Recently I was trying to figure out how much do I actually work, and I probably work a lot more than I think I do because I'm always doing something at home. Of it is not the same here as it used to be, or down the street. The internet sales, I think, have kind of saved everybody. Hurricane Katrina, don't let me leave that out. Getting back on track was difficult, but we did. You know, people had lost a lot, so people were coming and buying, and also one of the hardest things was that coming back and opening the store. It was a very weird time. People would come in with their stories, and it was a very sad time. You just have to stick with it. Things are going to get in your way. Things are going to make it look like it's not going to work. There'll be obstacles. But just, if you feel very passionate about it and love what you're doing and believe in what you're doing, it most likely will work.
Once we finished up talking with Kathy, we headed on over to the Milk Bar for our next interview, and probably the best sandwiches and milkshakes we'd ever tasted.
Hi, I'm Kevin Fair.
And I'm Inta Phayer.
And we're the owners of the Milk Bar in New Orleans.
We're very good at starting up with not a lot of money. That's the trick.
Yeah.
Really starting, our very first business we started up on credit cards for like 10 grand and opened up without a cent. And the first day's take, we went to buy vegetables for the next day, but we made it, we were lucky. But, that's probably what kills people the most, not enough money.
The failure rate is horrific in restaurants, and because it is fashion, it's just what people love this year, you're going along swimmingly and then someone opens up a new, chocolate yogurt shop next door to you and you're dead all of a sudden, What we trade on is our name and putting out a good product and caring a little bit. We care about our customers.
Word of mouth has been the best marketing for us.
It's the same with anything. When you go to get your car fixed or when you go to get your teeth drilled, the more personal it is, I think the better, I don't know, be nicer to people, We can't compete on price with the big boys. We can't compete on decor, So we compete on the product and service. Yeah.
Probably the best thing that happened to us though was a buddy of ours came in and had a sandwich, and then we hadn't even heard of Urban Spoon and put us up on Urban Spoon, and then it just went. Every location we've had has been really successful, and we've and I guess Katrina put us on our ear a bit. We were open just 2 weeks, and the building lost its roof. And then we thought we dodged a bullet actually. We saw photos of it and we thought, okay, it's roof damage, and then the city flooded, so then it took on 4 foot of water. So it was destroyed.
In terms of the business, it was bad because we just put all our money into opening it up. Small business, we had no nest egg behind us, so all our money was there in the doors, and that was all gone.
That set us back a long time. Till really now, till we're on our feet again. We feel we're on the verge of rocketing to stardom. No, that's honestly where we have this great simple concept that is investors could invest in, and we could franchise across the country with this. That's how we feel about it. But we just don't know whether we should do that. It feels like it's an adventure for us, and maybe that comes because we're not American. We're both American citizens now. It comes from that feeling of, that's what else we try.
We can always go home.
If this doesn't work out, we'll go home. We've got, socialised medicine at home. Don't try to be everybody.
Yeah.
You find these restaurants that they've got everything on the menu from wings to frog's legs, because they're trying to catch every single customer. So find your little concept, believe in it, and plug that.
That about wraps up week 1 of Big Town Small Business from New Orleans, Louisiana. We hope you've enjoyed our video and maybe even learned a little bit. We sure did.
We met some lovely and passionate entrepreneurs, had a little too much fun on Bourbon Street, visited the famous Lafayette Cemetery, and even got to park in front of Sandra Bullock's house. And then there's this guy. Don't forget to subscribe and share our blog. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at iWebExpert. And if you're feeling generous, please donate on our website, www.bigtownsmallbusiness.com.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next week.